He ran. Not from guards, not from scandal, but from the palace lights that exploded over the garden like judgment from the sky. Then the guards moved. Boots struck stone in perfect rhythm. A mechanical click echoed above, cameras adjusting, zooming, preserving the fall of a future king. Kareem stepped forward, shielding her. "Stay behind me," he whispered. Kareem.
They knew,
Amara said, her voice trembling. They always know. From the archway, the king emerged alone. No announcement, no rage, just quiet authority. "A prince," King Fahd said calmly, "does not hide in shadows." The words cut deeper than anger. Two attendants took Amara's arms, not violently, firmly. "She has done nothing wrong," Kareem said. "That is not for you to decide." Amara's eyes locked onto his. No tears, no begging, only one silent question. "Will you choose me?" If that moment hit you in the chest, take a second and like this video and subscribe, because this choice is about to change everything. At dawn, Kareem stood before his father in a chamber colder than the desert night. Two documents rested on a polished table. The king touched the first. "Your engagement contract. Princess Layla of the Al-Qasimi family. A union that strengthens alliances." His hand moved to the second. "Your renunciation of succession." Silence filled the room. "If you choose the girl," the king said quietly, "you lose your claim, your inheritance, your name." "And if I choose the throne?" Kareem asked. "You lose nothing, except a distraction." "You were born a symbol," the king replied sharply, "not a man." Kareem stepped closer. "Did you ever love someone you weren't supposed to?" The king's jaw hardened. "Irrelevant. It's the only thing that matters. Love does not stabilize nations." "No," Kareem whispered, "but it makes them worth ruling." For the briefest second, something flickered in his father's eyes. "Sign," the king said, sliding the pen forward, "and choose." Kareem stared at the documents. Power or freedom? Legacy or love? "A throne is only a cage with gold bars," she had whispered. He had laughed then. Now he understood. "If I walk away," Kareem said quietly, "what happens to her?" "She will be relocated." "Where?" "That depends on how peacefully this ends." The threat was velvet-wrapped steel. "You would hurt her to control me?" "I would protect the kingdom." Kareem inhaled slowly. "If she disappears, I will not stay silent." A dangerous promise. "If you leave," the king said, "you leave without protection, without wealth, without this name." "I understand." "You will not return." Kareem picked up the pen and signed. Before I tell you what happened next, ask yourself, would you give up billions for love? If your answer is yes, hit like. If you're unsure, subscribe, because the twist will change everything. Before sunrise, a private jet waited on a quiet runway. "Did you do it?" Amara asked as they climbed the stairs. "Yes." "Are you sure?" He hesitated. "No." She smiled sadly. "Then we are both brave and foolish." The jet lifted into dawn. His name vanished from official records. A prince, no more. Or so the world believed. Months passed. Rumors spread. Exile in Europe, secret funding, total disgrace. Then something strange happened.
A quiet offshore investment fund began acquiring strategic shares in Middle Eastern infrastructure, ports, energy grids, telecommunications. The director's name appeared in filings. Kareem al-Rahman. Unknown, private, untouchable. Every investment aligned perfectly with future Saudi development plans, plans known only to senior royalty. Coincidence? One evening on a balcony overlooking a European skyline, Amara turned to him. "Do you regret it?" she asked softly. "Regret what?" "Walking away." Kareem studied the city lights. "I didn't walk away." "You signed the paper?" "Yes," he said calmly. "But I did not surrender power. I repositioned it." Her expression shifted. "You knew about me." "I suspected," he admitted. "You were never just a servant." Amara exhaled slowly. "My father needed influence inside the kingdom. I was placed in the palace as proximity, insurance. And somewhere along the way," Kareem said gently, "we stopped playing roles and started falling in love." Their love had been real, but it had also been strategic. Back in the palace, the king reopened a classified report. Amara bint Idris, daughter of a powerful African oil magnate. Placement within royal estate, authorized. The king leaned back. His son had not rebelled, he had maneuvered. By stepping away publicly, Kareem removed scrutiny. By building influence privately, he gained leverage without responsibility. Years later, an international consortium proposed a multi-billion-dollar partnership aligned perfectly with Saudi expansion. The negotiator's name froze the room. Kareem al-Rahman. The king allowed himself the faintest smile. Perhaps this was never love versus power. Perhaps it was about who understood power better. If this twist surprised you, make sure you're subscribed, because sometimes the most powerful move isn't claiming the throne. It's creating one no one sees. History would say a prince gave up everything for love. But the truth? He didn't lose the throne. He stepped off the board and built a new one.